Good evening, ladies and gents, and welcome to another edition of the Selection Saturday Kickoff Show, brought to you on both Facebook and YouTube. We're going to go ahead really quick here and make our picks for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And oh, by the way, she's up. The helmet tree is out of the box, and it is up. When we will start decorating it, only I know that answer. But for now, we're going to get down to the business and get to the picks here. It's Maction time now. Every Tuesday and Wednesday, the Mid-American Conference is being featured on the entire family of ESPN networks. And we begin with Northern Illinois and Central Michigan. Crossroads game for both. And oh, by the way, we're kind of mixing and matching helmets and lanyards in accordance with the games that are being covered every day this week, beginning on Tuesday, straight on up until Friday. And while I may not know all the channels that correspond with the games, I just know that I have the lanyards that correspond with the games that are being picked from. This one, however, is a helmet selection, Northern Illinois visiting Central Michigan. And I'm beginning to think the Max syndrome has kicked in again. If I remember correctly, I think I picked Central Michigan, or went against Central Michigan, and they won. Central Michigan, that is. Northern Illinois, I think I picked against them and they won, so true to form. I don't know if it's Murphy's Law, I don't know if it's reverse psychology, but in either instance, none of these things work. So we're just going to roll the dice on Northern Illinois to beat Central Michigan on the road. Which now brings us to probably the only sure thing in the Big 12, the Mid-American Conference. That would be the Toledo Rockets, who are hosting the Buffalo Bulls. Now, if Buffalo were to win this game, I'm just going to drop everything and, like a microphone. But Toledo is a safe bet. This is a lanyard selection here. They will be on TV. We're going to go with the Rockets. It is a safe bet. They're probably going to win the conference outright and at the same time position themselves not only for the Mid-American Conference Championship game, but a very important bowl game for the winner of the MAC, which, as far as I know, is either the Quick Lane or the Arizona. I'm not sure which one. So that's the Tuesday slate. On with Wednesday. Another lanyard selection involving one of my favorite teams that I love to hate, Bowling Green, hosting Ball State. And I got my lanyards in a lurch here. Have to go with Bowling Green, although Ball State did win recently. You got to watch for those last place teams. Yeah, let's hold them up so we can see them, okay? We don't have all the lights on here. There's Toledo, there's Bowling Green. There you go. So we're taking Bowling Green at home against Ball State. The other game that's taking place on Wednesday has Kent and Akron. The loser gets the number 1 draft pick? I'm only kidding. Or maybe the number 1 pick in the transfer portal. In any case, I'm going to go with Akron. They are at home. I picked them once before and they lost, and I'm trying to remember which game it was. It was probably a non-conference game, if nothing else, but that takes care of the Wednesday slate. Thursday, we got 3 games, all lanyard selections here. TCU visiting Texas Tech, a huge crossroads game for both. I do remember checking the records, and I believe TCU is 4-4. Texas Tech is 3-5. Desperate times call for desperate measures. And if you're Texas Tech, you want to make things difficult. And you want to extend the season in which A bowl bid is needed for your conference. You have to get every last win you could possibly get. Both teams need, Texas Tech needs 3 wins. TCU needs 2. I'm going to go with Texas Tech at home. The Troy Trojans already bowl bound. They're hosting, or rather, I think they're visiting South Alabama. South Alabama's been somewhat of a paradox for me. South Alabama, I have picked quite a few times already, but they're not the same team they were. And Troy has recovered nicely to where they want to build on their resume for a better bowl. So we're going to take Troy over South Alabama. And that leaves us with Wake Forest and Duke for the Thursday slate. And Wake Forest and Duke, as I said, Riley Leonard and the Duke Blue Devils got shellacked by Louisville last week. Riley Leonard played but didn't generate a lot of production. So in this instance, on a short week, you're still going to win, but you're probably not going to use Riley Leonard all that much. Get the win at home against Wake. Rest Leonard up for 9-10 days or however many you need, and then just go ahead and get ready for the next one. So we're taking Duke over Wake. Finally, the Friday games. I'm gonna go with the helmet pick first. We got Colorado State and Wyoming. Wyoming, I do know, needs one more win for a bowl bid. And how can you not root for them at home, especially in that stadium, on that field, in front of those fans? It's one of the best kept secrets in college football that no one wants you to know about. I like Wyoming in this one. And Colorado State's going to have to wait their turn, which now leads us to our final pick. Syracuse hosting Boston College. Here's all you need to know for this one. Boston College needs one more win for a bowl bid. Syracuse just needs a conference win. You're playing at home. Your morale has got to be, I wouldn't say completely torn apart. I would rather just say it's fractured. If you need a win, this is the time to get it. You're at home. But beware, Boston College is a hungry team right now. And if you don't win this one, I may not pick you for the rest of the year. So Dino Babers, coach as if this were your last game. Okay? Those are my picks. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. That's all for now for the Selection Saturday Kickoff Show weekday picks. When Saturday comes calling, we'll handle the business of the helmet ones and the lanyard ones. Until then, have yourselves a great night and a great week. Talk to you at the end of the week.